What's going on, everyone? I am ZippingMeteor, and I'm here today with a very special Let's Play. You see, I've done plenty of Let's Plays for early builds of games. Distance, Inverbis Virtuous, Full Mojo Rampage, Pulse, Delver's Drop, and I've live streamed several others back on 4th of July on the GT Connection Twitch channel. Those were all on my choice, though. They were either games that I backed on Kickstarter or games that I wanted to support via Greenlight. Well, a few days ago, I got contacted here on YouTube by an indie developer by the name of WRF Studios. And they asked if I could possibly make a video of their game. And they wanted me to know that their game is on Greenlight right now. And I'll put a link to their page down below, as well as a link to where you can download the demo for their newest game, still in beta, Bloodlust Shadowhunter. This is the game they wanted me to do a video of, because they wanted to see how people play the game. They wanted to get actual impressions of people playing so that they could, I guess, improve the game and see what could be tweaked. And of course, I'm going to oblige their request and give it a shot. Now, this is I believe it's called like a vampire RPG with some randomly generated content. I have not played this game at all. Until the developers contacted me, I had no idea what the game even was. I hadn't heard of it. But I figure, what the heck? Let's give it a shot. So, let's just go ahead and start a new game. So right now it looks like we can choose two different breeds, the vampire or the... I'm going to mispronounce a lot of stuff I can see. Or the Dhampir. I'm not really into the whole vampire genre thing, so I know I'm going to mess up some stuff. We'll just call the character Zip. The Dhampir are half human, but not as strong. Do not need to drink as much blood. They have some resistance to light and fire. Okay, let's kind of warrior witch. Male witch. Wouldn't that be a wizard? Let's see what else we got. Criminal. No, I don't need the criminal. Let's go with the witch class. We'll add some points to strength, vitality, no, I don't want any on that. Charisma. Let's go one more on strength and one on intelligence. Sorry if I have to turn and cough every once in a while. Still recovering from a bit of a cold. Okay, let's go ahead and create our character. I imagine I'll probably play this for about 30 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and skip some of that stuff because I want to get to the options menu and raise the volume a little bit. mainly because I noticed that it's not actually picking up too much on XSplit. Okay, on the developer's website it does mention to have tutorial mode on so that you know what to do. And it mentions it here too, I guess. Zoom in and out with the scroll wheel. Okay. Keep an eye out for flashing icons at the top of the screen. You may have a new quest or some points to spend. So F1 to close. This is going to take some getting used to for me because I normally don't play games that require this many keys to be pressed. I'm used to using a controller. I'll stick to using the hotkeys.
Welcome, fledgling. How was your sleep?
I would like to know how you're able to talk to me when your mouth's so shut. Did you say something? No, you couldn't.
My name is Beddock. I am the caretaker here in the ruins. I can see you are a little confused now. Quite normal in these circumstances. Side effects from the bite, perhaps. You are no longer mortal, I'm afraid. Your blood has been tainted with the bite from a night feeder. Not exactly yet, only a fledgling, but on your way. You will need to feed and grow your bloodline if you are to survive here in the ruins. You have been exiled here in the ruins, not graveyard and not ancient past. Someone obviously either doesn't like you or they're trying to teach you something. Find the statue of the ancients. The spirit will guide your path to the exit of this dark place. Also see Sarah. She is the only trader here.
Overlay map might be a little bit too transparent. Don't know if there's a way to change that, but I know the developers are interested in seeing this video, so I'm sure they'll see my thoughts on it. Okay, we got shift for run.
Finally awake. That was your nap. No, not really. But I did see you sleeping earlier when I took a peek inside your coffin. I'm sorry, but I was searching for blood fragments. That's usually what you find inside dead vampire coffins. Didn't find any, but I did notice a few items next to your coffin. I didn't touch them though, but I was curious who left that weapon and flashlight for you. Oh man, you must have been asleep a long time. Blood fragments are very, very valuable. Just be glad you didn't have one for me to steal, huh? Me and a few other guys have been hired as excavators to find all the fragments in these ruins. Oh, I'm just waiting for those wolves to go away. One of them tore up my leg pretty bad. Man, once they lock on, they just don't let up. I even lost a full bag of blood jewels while trying to escape those creatures. Which reminds me, if you happen to find a bag of jewels, How about bringing it back here, huh? Hey, thanks. Also, if you need any lockpicks or keys, you might want to find Sarah. She's set up a temporary trade shop to provide supplies for the excavators in the area.
Yeah, the other guy already told me about that. Okay, skill points to spend. Create fire from air. Shoot powerful fire at your enemies. Yeah, go ahead and add it. Add skill point to Mismorph. Journal. Yeah, I don't need to see that. For the sake of this video and my eyesight, I'm gonna see if I can change the brightness. I don't typically play games that are real dark. Okay. That looks like a trap. Yeah, let's see if it works. Yep, that's definitely some sort of trap.
That door's tricky and won't stay open, but there is a way. Shoot Vampire's Gaze into the doorway, and then step off the plate right before you trigger the lever. Yeah, like I said, typically this isn't the type of game that I play too much.
combat feels a little off. Like, you know, you can't really tell when you're hitting the enemy and when they're hitting you. See if I can actually spin these without getting attacked again. It's not what I wanted to do. Let's see, what do we have? Got ourselves a leather hat. This is where I came from. This is one of the things the developers wanted me to see if I could find. Various secrets. Let's close that tutorial. Right click to enter dungeon, okay. This is a randomly generated dungeon that is different each time you visit. Press X for the map overlay. Okay, that's weird. Gotta take all the loot. That's definitely not supposed to be like that. Gotta say, this is probably the part of the game that is most intriguing for me. I play a lot of games with randomly generated dungeons and the whole procedurally generated thing is a big part of games that I play lately. Come on, no surprises. One thing I might suggest to the developers, which I don't know if there's support for right now or not, but maybe some controller support for people like me who normally play with a controller while playing on PC. Okay, let's go ahead and... Nope, guess I don't want to spend skill points and do all that other stuff yet. I know I'm gonna get attacked again while I'm doing this. Vitality. I am kind of just randomly placing points. It's what I tend to do in these sort of games. Yeah, let's just go ahead and add points to the other skills. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just not so into RPGs and everything to carefully craft the perfect character. Just not how I tend to play these sort of games. See, we need to use a potion or elixir. Health is running a little bit low. You're not surprising me this time. Looks like I forgot to pick something up. There's like no audio right now at all. Life force taken. I see the smoke. You're not gonna be able to sneak up on me. do like that you can use that as an attack, not just to solve puzzles. Snake juice taken. Okay then. I guess I should try out that spider power. See if we can possibly find another enemy. I got me another hat. Okay, kinda looks like I might have gotten everything in this dungeon. We'll just take everything. Oh, a shortcut. Kind of a weird place to put a shortcut. Alright, let's see if we can find our way back out of this dungeon. Shouldn't be too difficult. Really? An exit for an exit? Pretty unnecessary. Alright, let's summon some spiders. I was kind of hoping for some big, obvious spiders, not spiritual looking ones. I better loot the corpse. Yeah, I definitely need the elixir. Oh, there's an enemy over here, I think. At least the logic would say that that's an enemy. Or maybe that's where I'm supposed to be going. You can bite and sire. Oh, okay. I'll bite him. Walter added to this sire tree, okay. Guess that means he's now part of my vampire lineage. Yes, red dots do mean enemies, okay. Oh, I died. Load last save game. That probably comes from the fact that it is kind of difficult to... Hello, Walter. Click on icon to issue commands. I'm Walter. Follow close.
How may I serve you, sire?
There's an enemy over here. Let's go take it out. Walter isn't following me. There he is. Attack and protect. Be a meat shield. Let's look at our inventory. Attack 6 to 8, 6 to 9. All these are better. Let's take this one. Oh, there those spiders are. The green glows just to help see them, I guess. That animation could use a little bit of work. Axes really aren't my type of weapon, but I'm gonna take everything. Use Vampire Gaze to shoot. Okay, double tapping the directions does some weird dodges, I guess. Okay, 3. Head trigger secret. disarm the trap. Okay, let's spend a skill point. Add a point to Firecraft. And we'll add a point to Spider's Gaze. A couple points to Vitality. Intelligence, Dexterity, Strength. Okay, how am I supposed to get out of here? Oh, the switch, that's right. Okay. Yeah, the map overlay probably needs to be a little bit more visible. I'm thinking to a bird. Let's go into the ruins. Someone needed to borrow one of my tools.
You must be the new fledgling, huh? Brock mentioned you, but don't get any ideas about trading here. This is not some local grocery store, you know. This trade shop is set up strictly for excavators of the ruins through an agreement with my group's leader. However, I am in need of some wolf fur. I probably shouldn't, but if you can find some fur, I might make an exception for you. Thank you. You can find a few blood wolves in the courtyard area. Come back when you have found some wolf fur.
Okay, we got some lockpicks from her.
What are you doing away? Permanently have you later.
Guess it wasn't an enemy. Load last save.
You must be the new fledgling, huh? Brock mentioned you, but don't get any ideas about trading here. This is not some local grocery store, you know. This trade shop is set up strictly for excavators.
Okay, is it my imagination, or is she wearing a different necklace than she was in the last time?
I probably shouldn't, but if you... Thank you. You can...
I think she might be. Gotta have to look at the video.
What are you doing? I thought I put you to sleep permanently. I'll deal with you later. How may I serve you, sire? How may I serve you, sire?
Okay. Let's try skill. Okay, the last time I actually went in there, I got... No, that's the heads.
What do you need?
Go away. Okay, where do I need to go? There's a breakable wall nearby. I died again. Really, so far, I don't think it's a bad game,
What do you need?
but
Fledgling?
I mean, it is a beta, so it does need some work.
You've made a wise choice, Fledgling. I can help you.
That head just helped me. I think that's the same switch I already activated, but let's find out. Guess it would help if I actually controlled it. Oh, different control. Okay, I guess I need to go into the mist form. Still burns. Yes, I know my health is low. You don't need to remind me of that. Nope, wrong button. Yeah, it's very odd to play a game like this when you normally don't play games like this. Come on. I don't need to back up. That guy needs to get out of my way. No, 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 no. Yeah, I know. Don't go near the moonlight. Well, I was trying to turn off the trap and then I stupidly walked in. Come on, pop out of the ground. see what we got in our inventory. Use an elixir, use some life force. Okay, I want to see what's in there. This probably turns off the moonlight. Yes. Get the crystal. Let's get back out of here. Tired of dying in this one room. Let's see. Ooh. Vampire gold. Why do I think I'm gonna get killed by that? Ooh, yeah, I'm... Ooh. Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Whew. Almost got killed there. Okay, I need the bloodstone. No, I'm not supposed to be able to see that from the side. Nothing suspicious about that. It's an optional enemy, or optional area with strong enemies. Oh, what the heck, let's give it a shot. It's not like we haven't been killed by things already. Oh, spiders. Don't like spiders. Yeah, attack the bomb. And I died again. You know what, guys? I think this is probably going to be the end of this video. I may or may not do another one for this game. I'm not real sure. I mean, the idea seems interesting, but to be honest, the game isn't my type of game. I'm normally not the whole mouse and keyboard type of PC gamer. my fingers just get too jumbled up. I'm not sure what keys I'm actually pressing, besides, you know, the WASD and arrow keys. It's an interesting one. I'm definitely going to put a link to the demo as well as a link to the Greenlight page, so if you want to back it, or if you want to actually support it and everything on Greenlight, you can. I don't know. Vampires, they're not really my thing, and RPGs, I'm not real big on when it comes to PC, unless I can use a controller. Then things might change. I don't know. Well, guys, that was Bloodlust. Hope you liked it. Go check out the demo. I'm ZippingMeteor, and I'll see you guys next time.